Back. Cool. That's awesome. Am I lagging? How's my frame rate? No, it's okay. It's back. Wow, this is the second time this happened today. The internet did not go down. I think OBS is yelling at me to update it. That's probably what's happening. Yeah. Either that or it updated. Ooh boy, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to update VOD, I'm sure. Are there any arguments against a prime on the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius includes all Martinez.
You would need a map for that. A map of Martinez.
Hey, where do we get a map for Martinez?
They have maps. You're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof, right?
Yes.
Good. We should come back with a map and compare the landscape to...
Alright.
The same two neon-lit shapes.
Leave. I guess we gotta get a map now. I guess we're gonna buy a map. We're off to buy a map of Martinez, because that is useful to our operation. Good thing I bought a lot of money and I don't have to spend in our rooms anymore. We're off to buy a map. The good thing is we're very close to where they sell a map. Hey lady, you have a map?
Esteemed officer.
I can't ask you directly. Awesome. Is there a map here?
A small mountain of colorful board game
No.
boxes.
There a map here?
The display rack is brilliant.
No. Maybe there's a map here.
Shelves filled to the brim with...
Nah, just dicks. Nothing but dicks. Is there a map here?
Several maps have been attached.
Yes.
The maps look old and faded.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Yeah, let's go.
It's good to be informed of your surroundings.
Map of
This
the
large
scene.
map displays ozone disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. You
Into
camp
the cities?
on Caillou. Where the ocean breaks connections to other worlds. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars,
Right.
gods. Perhaps they are gods. The north
Map of
coast up to
revanchol.
the east, Hudon. It's somewhere to live.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. It's so small. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have.
Leave. Okay, we got a map. We probably need to interact with the map now.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing.
Oh. Okay, we interacted with the map, so now we should be able to take into account when doing the visual calculus. And maybe that's enough modifiers for us to pass our test without actually putting points into logic. How amazing. And if that's not enough, then I will have to level up and put points into logic. Not sure how I'll do it, but I think I will do it regardless. We have a lot of side quests.
Neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman.
There we go. Let's
According
extrapolate.
to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. They're
Point B.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled
see.
sniper could have made the shot. provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Understand.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinaise perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme.
I think we can eliminate these, actually.
Questionable.
Do you think the shot could have come further than the roof?
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime boardwalk, B double prime Land's End, B triple prime the
I
islet.
see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
2 neon-lit shapes.
Okay. You know what? The most likely case scenario for this case has not worked out at all for us. So yeah, we're gonna have to be thorough. Determine where the shots came from. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Check island for bullet traces. Check Land's End for bullet traces. These are all from the... where the village, the fishing village is, if I'm not mistaken. The boardwalk is definitely there. Oh, I do have something to talk about this guy. Hi.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Can you tell me anything about his rifle?
Isabelle McGrave, 4.46 caliber.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the...
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
Basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Maybells mean anything to you,
I
really?
prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls bought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
Hold on, it's a royalist military
It
tradition?
used to be. But the communards were fond of them too. Call them revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
Did they bring you good
know
luck?
What? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company.
Huh.
So
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
maybe
You
on
see.
some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you have to wait for at least a month.
Not
There's
really
nothing
want
for
to
you
lie to
to
you.
understand here. It is not heard if you are investigating. Revanchol Fair of 91 in the Thorberg district. A parade was held to honor
like
Guillaume.
happy.
This was the happiest day of my life.
Alright,
His face is motionless, like a marble.
that is fine. That is fine. I'll save this conversation for later. Maybe if I get stuck by time gates again, then I'll talk to him. For now, I should really try to spook out any weird sniper nests. Make sure there are none.
The trap is full of
Yeah. So... You said boardwalk. I think the boardwalk was here, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is also, out of all the not very likely locations, this is the most likely location, if I'm not mistaken. Out of all the least likely locations, this is the most likely location, or something. Okay, so there is like nothing here. I remember there being a place around here, I could be wrong. Can we enter this area? We can, there we go. What is this? Okay. We found the empathy glasses. I didn't know we had empathy glasses, but there we go. Maybe I can put a lot of empathy gear and actually understand what the hell is going on with Cunio. Though realistically, I'm not entirely sure I wanna understand what's going on with Cunio. Most likely broken house. Anything here? No. Make Cunio be guilty. It would be really funny. It would be really funny. But also I think I need a believable culprit. I did think I need a believable culprit. At least a little bit. No, much. I don't think he has military grade equipment available to him. Or is even able to know how to operate one. Maybe he found it and planned it how to do it. I don't think he has that kind of concentration. Let's put it that way. Okay. So, if I am in an area that I think could be a nest, maybe some visual calculus thing we would prop it up? No? Let me think. Boardwalk. How the heck do I get to boardwalk? Isn't this the boardwalk? I was sure this was the boardwalk. This is not it? Well, Anyways. This is definitely not atop of the church, so that's fine. Oh yeah, there's this mysterious door.
Worn by elements, guards the depot.
Could the structure have been used to take the shot?
Here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Walk away. Also, the door just cannot be
It's
opening.
military. Probably something that isn't.
Okay. So, not that structure. Maybe it's not anything new. Maybe it's something old.
Just dead and
Yeah. The Legend of the Cryptids. Ooh.
is there something here that would indicate a sniper used
Nice.
this place as a nest for taking the shot? In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling rocks.
Maybe the sun had climbed to come stars, took the shot there.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim.
It does look extremely rickety. And
Maybe
To
campfire?
warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have known.
Right.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's
What
water vapor
about
everywhere.
cigarette
Those?
butts?
A smoking assailant who favors Timotiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common
Look at the
problem.
water.
there, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water, a glowing light on a third floor.
Finished thought. So basically, we eliminated the spot. Good. Now I have to figure out where the heck the other spots are. I sure the boardwalk. I'm sure there was another place that had a lot of boards that you could walk on. Particularly, I think it was where the father and the little kid were touring earlier. Looking at the remains of that electrical company that did the weird ptC. That never saw the light of day because of war. And to this day, no one knows how the frick they did it. Oh, yeah, it's that guy. That guy over there. Is this the boardwalk? There are no new places to click here. The only place we can click is that kebab place. The place with the kebab. Oh, there you go. Stop messing with the cove here. Hold on something, the wind's strong. Okay, so this isn't the place. I would have sensed something if this was. Yeah, this place looks awful, I can already tell. I'm trying to be diligent here, but I don't know. I think there's a limit to diligence.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Fascinating. Okay. Maybe over here? Is this the boardwalk? No, this is the dead end. This is where ends die. Is this the world ends though? This could be the world's end. More like the world's beginning. Nope, this is not it. Maybe where I crashed my car could be a place? I can't seem to... quite get there. Could this be a spot? No. Maybe. Mayhaps. Oh, what is this?
A pane of eternite, barely holding it up. It could. The pane
Eternite?
falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Okay. I guess it's a shortcut for an area that has nothing. Hooray! I did it! That's not very helpful. Not at all, not really. There really is nothing here, huh? Okay. Cool, I guess. Oh. What? Yeah, know what, everyone? That's all the time I have for today. We'll pick this up another time. So, everyone, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome. I'm sorry that the stream broke twice today for no reason, but yeah, thank you all for joining me. Hope you all have a good day. Thank you. And now we raid a person. Who do we raid? I'm gonna raid today someone. We could raid Luli. Haven't raided Luli in a while. Could raid Zara. Zara's playing Octopath. Let's raid Lily. Okay. So, everyone, once again, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. Stay awesome. And remember, when in doubt, when you think you can do it, just think like a ninja. And sure you can. So, bye-bye, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You need a boo boo boo.